Hey there, Kaleidoscope Klan. How's everyone doing? It's Mariposa, and I am having a little self-love retreat. I do them as often as I can. But I have a moment, and I wanted to address something that the Spirit has been nudging me to talk about for some time, and it's something that I guess is quite controversial. But when you really think about it, it shouldn't be when I say it, right? If you just really ponder it, you'll wonder, like, yeah, how did this begin? So there are a lot of really dark spells on humanity that have been inserted into cultures all over the world and forced into our cultures. And one of those things that a lot of people don't think about is the practice of circumcision on children. The practice of circumcision, period. But the practice of circumcision on babies when they're first born, right? It is extremely abusive to circumcise children. And I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? You wouldn't want it to be done to you. And if you can imagine in your first moments on earth, fresh out of the womb, to have people do this to you, to your most sensitive, precious, and vulnerable parts. It's quite evil. It is quite evil because what it does is it desensitizes humanity to evil and abuse off the rip. If you participate in this ceremony of circumcision, it makes no sense at all to say that a mistake was made in the way that the male is naturally created, that it's unclean. There's no reality around that at all. I mean, you have to wash all parts of your body, and the skin is, the same thing. It's not a big deal. I did not circumcise my son, and originally it was because I really didn't know why exactly I didn't want it done. I originally thought that at some point he would get it done, but like when he decided when he got older, like as an initiation or something. But then, I don't see any reason for it. There's no reason for that. Not only that, but because I've researched this, okay? It's damaging to men to do this. It pretty much SAs them upon birth, and it automatically traumatizes them where they have a hard time having intimacy. Wow. And how might that affect the world? The psychology of the world. Not only that, but from my research, I understand that it's detrimental to the actual sensation in the sexual act. It actually lessens the sensitivity and lessens naturally the connection that the men and women have based on that. right? Like, it's, it's like something that softens the interaction in a way that makes it more delicious. Um, yeah, it's healthier to have the skin intact. Now, it's a very deep thing to ponder, to think that people are psychologically abusing their children immediately upon birth, and it's having a negative effect on humanity, traumatizing, not to mention, the sexual abuse that continues. But it kind of lends to that when people are circumcised, what it's saying is that, like, later on, like, they don't know why they're angry, what the issues are, but they're more willing to, like, abuse their bodies and engage in, hyper sexual activity, just for sex sake, just to be used in a very 3D way, right? And it goes all along with the agenda of Satanist stuff, doesn't it? So, the Jewish ceremony, I know that the priest actually, like, puts the penis in the mouth. And there are children who've gotten diseases that way from priests. All of it needs to be questioned, okay? I don't have all the answers, but I do have the questions. And people need to stop following traditions and not understand. It makes no sense. Why don't just put a pause on it and think about it? There's no rush. Like, don't do that to your child. It is abuse. It is demonic to do it. There's also a level of power and control that you are ritualistically showing to the world, that you're giving the church your child to cut its penis and to have domination over it. You understand? It's a very real thing. And if we stop doing a lot of these ritualistic things that have much more sinister, deeper reality as far as giving your power away, that helps. So that's something that the mosquitoes are eating me. I need to move. That's something that people really need to do, is just stop doing everything that you don't really understand. Research what you're doing. Make sure it's relevant to you, that you believe in it, that you support it, all the details of the things that you're doing that are part of ritual. Make sure you believe in it. That's all. That's what is in order now. That's just one particular ceremony that I wanted to bring to the fore, and that I think most people don't really challenge or talk about because it's just a done deal. And I'm saying that no, a mother's instinct will tell you, no, you're not taking my child away and cutting his penis right now. No, it's not, no, that's not happening. And why? Okay, you really need to think. If someone really tries to tell you it's more godly, I don't know. I don't know. Just think about it, please. Because when we're open to allowing abusive things happen to us, to our children, then we're also allowing, we're a part of the problem, basically. We all need to accept our sovereignty. We all need to exercise it powerfully, because it supports both ourselves, everyone around us, and the world at large. It's that time. Okay, so that's just something I wanted to say. I have to stop because the mosquitoes are biting me, and I can't contain it, and I don't want to start, like, itching and burning and scratching. So, until next time, this is Mariposa, reminding you to continue to embody the state of transformation and continue to question everything.